This podcast is brought to you by Most Valuable Podcasts, leading the league in podcasting entertainment.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is Fast Break Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. Alongside me, as always, is Ricky Widmer.
What's up, guys?
And Dave Oster.
Hey, everybody.
It's a trade deadline special. We were recording on Thursday anyways, but hey, the trade deadline came and went, and I'm glad that we're recording this.
We are bearing the elements today, too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It has snowed maybe a couple flakes.
Well, it's supposed to snow a ton here.
I literally
tonight.
see like 15 feet
Tonight, while we're recording.
This is annoying. If you guys are from Chicago,
if you guys
no, shut the hell up. Come on. I've been in Chicago.
Simpson style.
Yes.
When I got stuck in the school.
Yes.
I've been in Chicago for 20 years of my life. This has been happening every single year. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're going to get 12 inches. Oh, we're going to get 14 inches. And then it snows like a couple flakes. It's a little 2-inch day. And everyone's all freaked out.
To be fair, like the last 3 years wasn't a lot, and then they had that year 4 years ago. I know, Sean, you were probably like 7 at the time, so you don't remember. But it was basically a snowpocalypse. Like Lakeshore Drive shut down. Mm-hmm. There was 4-foot drifts of snow in my driveway.
I was in 8th grade.
Sure.
I was in 8th grade.
No,
it was 2011. I graduated in 8th grade.
Me and you were still in college, Dave.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got some housekeeping before we jump into Wet Boys today. We got to check out the link in the description. Now we got a store.
We do.
On WordPress.
Square store.
A Square store on Squarespace on our Square website. So go to mostvaluablepodcast.com or the link in the description, and you can find our store. Super sweet. You can get one of the t-shirts that Ricky is rocking. Then, if you're listening on iTunes, rate us 5 stars. If you do so, please, if you have the time, we'd appreciate your help giving us 5 stars over there. It helps grow the podcast and helps this get a little bit better. Maybe I can get some Brian Urlacher hair plugs because we posted a thing on Twitter showing my bald spot. So check us out on Twitter, too, at Most Valuable Pod. Finally, I don't think I have anything else to say. Do I? Oh, Blog Talk Radio people, because you guys rock. Thanks for listening to Blog Talk Radio. Like one of our best months last year for all of MVP.
Yeah,
which was
the only
awesome.
one you're missing is it starts with a P. I'm gonna let you.
Patreon.com/Podcast because our buddy Jake has been real upset on Twitter, who is a patron of here. Because Ben Simmons is not an All-Star, as Kemba Walker was named the replacement for KP. Shout out to KP as well.
Still love you, Jake.
Get well, Unicorn. We love Jake as well as all of our all of our patrons, especially Christian, who was just on the Onside Kick. So you guys can go check that out. What did you talk?
We talked about Josh McDaniels.
Talked about Josh McDaniels with that whole fiasco going out there. Josh, I love snakes. You're more than welcome to be a snake on the Patriots. But anyways, let's jump into some damn dudes. Let's jump into some soggy shooters. We are talking some wet boys here on the Fast Break Podcast. Ricky, who's your wet boy of the week?
Well, mine's going to be easy because of one shot heard around the world. It's LeBron James. He hit the game winner last night against Jimmy Butler, beat the Timberwolves, and then today for the trade deadline, made all the moves in the world. D-Wade's gone, IT's gone, he is wheeling and dealing, and the Cavs are a new team.
I said, let's be honest, Ricky, it didn't matter if he even played this week.
No, it's
just for the
GM
trade
LeBron.
deadline.
GM LeBron, my wet boy, like you saw the stats, it's whatever. GM LeBron gets wet boy
he's doing
of the
LeBron
week.
things, it doesn't really matter.
He's trying to, Cavs are trying to keep him in Cleveland, trying to make him happy. We'll see if that stays.
Yeah, it was an awesome shot by LeBron. Also an awesome block as well. But other than that, he blew a 21-point lead this week, and he also scored 11 points in a game. So not the wettest boy, but had a wet end.
I'm going to blame the team, and he got rid of it.
It was like a 37-point swing that game or something ridiculous.
21-point lead they blew.
Yeah, and then they were down by as many as like 9 or 11. So.
Yeah, I think they lost like 120 or 112 and 96 or something like that.
There'd never been like a 30-point swing like that.
Yeah, way to go, LeBron. Who's your wet boy of the week?
My wet boy of the week is actually Stan John. Look, this is mostly props because I've been shitting on this kid since he came out because he's got great defense, great body. He can learn to shoot, and then he's amazing. Sound familiar? Sounds like every fucking
You didn't
bus.
like the Stanable, man?
Dude, it's like Justin Winslow. It's like Josh Jackson. We'll see. I mean, there's so many of these kids who are gifted athletically, but they just don't learn to play offense. All of a sudden, a trade happens in Detroit. Magic occurs. Stanley Johnson.
Magic is in L.A.
I say magic occurs, not that magic. Blake Griffin shows up, and all of a sudden, like, we're trusting. Stan Van is trusting in his young talent out there, along with Blake Griffin, and he's having a fantastic shooting spree. 13-4-2. He had like a 24-point game before this. They're on a winning streak, 5 games. Like, everything is coming up Pistons right now. So I just want to give out a shout to Stan John for seemingly looking like he's put it together.
Yeah, that's shout out to Stan John, who shot 25% from 3.
I was going to say, that's weird. I thought everything was coming up Millhouse.
What's that?
He said everything's coming up Pistons. I thought it was coming up Millhouse.
Oh, and there was also the first game that Blake played in, and he hit 2 threes, and I was watching the highlights, and I was like, because I wasn't watching the Pistons game, and he hit 2 threes, and they're like, oh, Stanley Johnson finding his range. Those were the only 2 threes he hit all game.
26, 10, and 4.
What was his first win that started that win streak? How many? What did he go for 3? 2 of 11?
Oh, well, 2
of 9? It was something like that.
The second game he went 2 of 8.
Okay, yeah. One of the games, I think it was when Blake first came
Memphis.
in. Yeah, they're all shocked. They're like, oh, Stan John hitting threes. It was only 2.
Look, the dude's not a 3-point shooter, but he does give you a lot of effort, and now it seems like his mid-range come together.
You know who's giving you a lot of effort? You know who's putting up points? You know who's stacking the stat sheets? Is Andre Drummond. This man is a monster. He's winning games out there in Detroit. More of a help than Stanley Johnson is. Him and Blake have been absolutely fantastic. 19 points per game. 21 rebounds over 3 games. One of them was a 27 game. It's not even like they're inflated. The lowest amount was 17 in the past 3 games. Ridiculous there. Also, 3 blocks, 2.7 steals, 2.7 assists, and shooting 52% from the field. Get out of here, Andre Drummond. You are absolutely ridiculous. Those are some impressive numbers right there. The wettest boy this week.
Did I hear that he's going to be in the All-Star skills competition?
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
He's replacing KP.
Jesus, that's going to be fun to watch.
That kid coming out of UConn was ridiculously athletic. So it's not too shocking. I always thought he was going to be a dunk contest kid because there's a couple dunks from like what's the opening day for college basketball?
You're talking about the Midnight Madness?
Yeah, Midnight Madness. I think it was
the thing they got rid of, and I got so upset.
I think there was a thing from no, not like where they're playing. Teams are actually playing, but it's like whenever like.
Oh, you're talking about that dunk contest they have at like the end of the year?
No, the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year when like the team comes out to like the home court. And,
that's just like their player night.
Player night, whatever.
There's some fog through the fog. They have fog night.
There's something from like UConn's player night, and Andre Drummond throwing down like 360 dunks between the legs. It's ridiculous. Anyways, Andre Drummond, the wettest boy this week. I'm going to give him that title because you guys kind of sucked.